this gentleman here is going to put more than cover into software glass. This is Aaron. Yes.
Hey, woo, infinity. Congratulations, David, man.
Oh, thank you
it's
very
great.
much, man.
I've just taken a
This
wonderful
is-
picture of your
yeah.
name in lights. Who would have thought, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Amazing.
It's wonderful.
Absolutely amazing.
It sounds very dramatic. I suppose it was in a way. I was in a really bad state because of the way things have happened. I had a lot of trouble. I was in a lot of pressure at my job, and I think somebody had control of my purse strings, not me. This is a bit of a weird backstory. And I actually was quite hungry. And I very stupidly one night, I bought sweets instead of, say, the cheap bread. And I woke up in the night and I had internal bleeding, the sweets, because I had so little in me. And I tell you what, I was living in a van then, custom van. And I said to myself, I don't care if I wake up. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want to do anything. I'd sold my phone because I didn't have any money at all. Well, I went to sleep and I woke up, and thankfully the internal bleeding stopped. I did go to the doctors in the hospital, but the internal bleeding stopped. But I said to myself, this is bloody ridiculous. This is, to finish what you're going to do, you're going to have to go somewhere else. So to me, London's home. My parents were Londoners. And I surmised there would be a lot of support. So I surmised even if I had nothing in London, there would be, and there is. You can eat really well, you can get fat in London. By living on the streets. So I made the right move, and although it took me another, 4.5 years or whatever to end up with that, I don't mind.
And Grant mentioned it at the beginning, that the main thing he said when he first came back from filming you on the first day is he just couldn't believe how positive you were. How do you manage to stay so positive? A lot of people must think it must be quite stressful.
Well, I don't know where my ability to keep going really comes from. All I will say is my father was 50 years old when I was born, and he fought in World War II. And I never quite knew how to turn around to somebody like that and say, well, things are a bit difficult, Dad, you know. I fell over at rugby and it's grazed my knee, you know, so I always had that, like, my word, what did that guy that... Well, my dad was an Enfield boy, and he always said to me that his friends didn't have any shoes. And I think, thinking on it, I think he's really telling me that he didn't have any shoes when he was a young lad, but he wouldn't, he had trouble bringing that forward. And to think that that guy went through a war, I mean, what have I got to complain about? Yeah, it was tough, but we watched a movie and these people went crazy at the end of it. And they laughed at most of the funny bits as well. So hey, that's pretty good.
Some good acting in there. A couple of people I recognise, actually. One with long hair, one with a moustache. I don't know where...
Oh, I don't know where he's come from. He's been a bane of my life, that guy.
we can chat on all about it. I wondered if anybody in the audience...
How do you follow that? That's the trouble. I wasn't prepared for following that. I haven't seen that. Right, first of all, I want to thank a few people, a small group that has been very important to me. In the great film Stand By Me, there's a line that says, you never have the friends that you have at 11. Well, also you never have the friends that you have when you're on the road, let me tell you. So I want to thank all the people that have helped me. Peter Ward, Jeff, Dominic, if he's here. I haven't seen Dominic yet, I hope he's here. Maybe he hasn't made it. Aaron, Paul, you've all been, and Donard particularly, which kept my spirits up when maybe the hard drive hadn't survived, but he said, you probably haven't lost everything, David, it'll be all right. And I just want to thank Vice and Everyman Cinema and all their staff for just making this possible, really. It's quite a thing. Yes. Wow, yes. There we are. Anyway, I won't hang around too long because there's something better for you to watch. Thank you very much.